In this video, I'm going to show the collection of the Great Adventures Castle set from Fisher-Price. As of this video on YouTube, all you can find are videos about the game that these figures are based off of, the castle and everything. It doesn't have all the figurines in it, but it has most of them. And this is the castle right here. At its low point here is 13.5 inches, up to 17.5 inches at the tall tower. Comes with 10 knights, 8 soldier knights, and 2 kings, gold and a black king. And it comes with a round table for like Knights of the Round Table type idea, and a treasure chest. The figures are about, from feet to head, about 3.5 inches, and they're easily they're easy to pose with articulation with each arm. No leg articulation, but the feet are wide, and it's easy to have them stand, so you don't have to worry about positioning the legs a certain way like certain figurines. And the kings have articulation with the shield, but their weapon arm, when you press down on the head, it does a little they like swing their weapon a little bit when you press down on their head. And that's the same for both the kings. Press down on the head and it swings the sword. And the feet are the same. Big feet, so it's easy to set them up. Now with the castle over here, they have on the inside 2 floors on the inside. You can put the table on the main floor, and then you can position the knights around the table. You could put the treasure chest on top of the table, or you could put it on a shelf, or back in this little like dungeon spot in the back corner here in the bottom. There's an upper floor with 2 windows, and there's a little table over here next to a window. And on this outer side right here, there's the lower level windows, the upper level windows. And for the knights that are attacking, which are usually the black knights, the feet that are elongated and pointed can go inside these little foot slots to climb up the walls. And they easily just stick right up in there. So you can have them scaling the wall, and even position a knight right there on this ledge to guide them up there, like that, with the king down below, like, yeah. Because when the drawbridge is pulled up, the only way for the knights to get in is to climb up the wall, and you could have knights up on the top of the wall defending against the attackers that are trying to climb the wall. And that works for all the knights, gold and the black knights. Now the castle set right now for when they're not being attacked, they have a little balcony here. You can put a knight up there looking out, or the king, or have the king looking out on the balcony, or have him up on top of the wall. Now, when they're under siege or being attacked, you can close up the balcony and close up the drawbridge, and this tower right back here flips up for a catapult, if you can see it up there, and then the front part folds down to a cannon that shoots out one of these boulders like this. And the boulders also work for the catapult on the top. And the little door here, when you raise it up, drops out the boulders to the attacking knights in the front, which you see in the game when you're going to when they're attacking the castle. You see the rocks falling out of there, but they don't show the cannon, I don't believe, but it's the same castle. And there's a moat down here with a sticker of an alligator. And this little window right here is to the little dungeon basement spot. And back on the inside, for them to get up to the upper part of the castle, the knights on the inside have, just like on the outside, they have the foot pegs, like on the outside, for them to climb up to get up to the second level. Of the castle. And then also have people on this level there. So that's the main castle for the Fisher-Price Great Adventure Castle. And next I'll start going over the extra figurines. Now the next ones that came out, I believe, after the first castle set was these two jousting knights. One for the black and one for the gold. And they have wheels underneath the feet, so you can roll them. So you can basically just roll them on the floor on a table. And basically what happens is when you roll them together, you know, they try to hit the shields, and if they hit a shield, the knight pops off. And these were the only ones with horses, and I only got the one set because since it's a jousting thing, like a tournament or game, you know, there's no need to get like 4 or whatever. But you could get more of them if you wanted to have like some cavalry or whatever. So that was the second ones that came out, the jousting knights. The next group of figurines right here in front are the Fire Guard and the Ice Brigade. Now they each have a king. Fire King does the same, you know, it's just like the other kings where they have the action with the sword and opposable shield. And now the shield and the weapon are kind of like a clear reddish plastic. I don't know if you can see it up close, but it's like a clear reddish plastic. And the same with the Ice King, but he's got blue. He's got the action with the sword. And on his shield, he's got like 2 polar bears, I think, and a crown. And the Fire King's got like a flaming face of some kind. The Black King's got the dragon head, and I usually put the Fire King with the Black Knights because their shield's red and they're red, and I put the Ice King with the Golden King because he has blue on his shield, and he's got like a lion head on his shield. Now each group has 3 knights. 2 knights are the same in each group, and then they have a special one. They both have a big axe, which is unique to the group, and the Ice King's got one. They each have a crossbow guy, which out of the whole set, these are the only ones with arrows. There's no archers that came, and Fire King's got one too. Now there's unique soldiers that each one has. Fire King on the Fire Guard have a Tri-Flail Knight. Only one with this kind of weapon out of the whole series. And Ice Brigade has a guy with a double sword. This is one of my favorite ones with the uniqueness. So that was the Fire Guard and the Ice Brigade. Now the next two groups is the Wizard with his two knights and this Black Knight and the Dragon. Now the Wizard, the two knights, I got them in a mail order because they weren't at the store. So I got the Wizard and his two knights in the mail, and I usually put him with the Gold Knight with the main castle. And he's got a wizard staff, and he's got lightning bolts coming out of in his other hand. And his action, you can just pose the arms up and down different ways. And he's in the game, the computer game. Same with the Black King and the Gold King. And his knights, he's got a knight with a sword, and the other knight's got the battle axe, just like the same type of figures that come with the castle, the sword and axe guy, but their shields have crescent moon, stars, and a sun. Yeah, so it's got like some like little mystical, magical, like astrology stuff right there to go along with the wizard and what he does. And he's got on his cloak, he's got stars and the same kind of like stuff that's on the shield on his robe and his cloak in the back. Now the dragon and this knight here were in a McDonald's Happy Meal thing. They had all kinds of different like Fisher Price and I forgot what the other stuff was, but this was the only set for the castle, and it's basically a statue, really, kind of a dragon. It's solid plastic, no articulation, so I pretty much just used it as like a statue in the castle, outside the castle or something like that. And the knight has articulation on the one arm, and he's got like a little like dagger. So this figure is unique because there isn't anyone that's like shaped like this, and the shield doesn't articulate. He's just kind of standing there, so it's kind of like a guard in a way, just standing up straight. And at the time when they came out with those, when they had these out, a few people I knew had some, so they gave me the ones that they had and so I have 3 of these guys. They didn't have the dragon, but they had the figurine guy, so I got 2 more of those McDonald's figurines, which bulks up the Black Knight's troops because they mainly attack the castle, so they need extra people to help storm the walls and stuff. So, and plus, somebody just gave me them, and I got one more Black Knight with a mace that I got somehow. I think somebody gave me it or something. So that was the McDonald's Dragon and Knight, and the mail order Wizard and his 2 knights.